Switch of South Africa in proud association with Change Cars. Change Cars is a trusted online website because they work with trusted dealers and the best insure in South Africa. Discovery Insurance. Welcome back to Switch of South Africa. I'm Nicky Nash as always, and today you join me inside the C5. I don't want to say the car's name because it's gonna kick up the whole system.
Say that.
Cancel.
One more. Okay, cancelled.
Yes, that's what I didn't want to do. So the car's always listening to you when you're speaking, and if you happen to say the car's name, it's going to pick it up. So hopefully I can say we're in the Omoda C5. Yes, so we're in the Omoda C5 today. I'm gonna minimize on saying the car's name because of what you guys just saw now. So I'm gonna tell you guys everything you need to know about this car, from the exterior of the vehicle, interior. I'm gonna speak to you about the features the car has, the price of the vehicle in terms of cost of ownership, things I don't like about the car, and then we sum up the review. So now, speaking about the car we're in today, we need to speak about the look of the vehicle, and honestly, it's breathtaking. It's something that you don't see on the road as much. Hence, as I'm driving all the time, I get so many looks from people wondering, what is this vehicle? People look at me, people wonder, what's this car? They've never seen it before. They don't know the name, you know. So from the look perspective, it looks very futuristic. So I've been getting questions, a lot of questions. People think, am I driving an electric car? And I tell them, no, it's actually not an electric car. It's a 1.5 liter engine in here, but I'm going to speak more about that later on. So in terms of the look of the vehicle, I like the look of the vehicle in front, how it looks in front. Moving to the rear of the vehicle, I'm not pretty much a fan of the rear. It just doesn't do it for me, but the front works for me. Side profile, it's okay. What I don't like about this one, this specific one, it has red accents. So those red accents, I don't like that, but you can get it without the red touches here and there. So that's something to look forward to. If I were to buy this vehicle, I wouldn't opt for a red decal that comes on the side. I'll tell them to remove that. But jumping into the interior of the vehicle, that's where the car just speaks more to you as a person. As a person, you've been driving the vehicle, you're gonna enjoy being in the vehicle more. I enjoy being in the vehicle than I do enjoy seeing it. So I prefer being inside it. The fit and finish of the interior is nice. It's a good feeling. There's a lot of futuristic things inside. So you look at a digital instrument cluster, you have a nice 10-inch screen that has wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which hooks up immediately. I love that about the vehicle. Moving on to the center console of the vehicle, you get a very nice, good-looking gear shifter, and you know it's in the center, so it feels nice. It's big. You get all your features and everything you need to know about the car here. There's the mode button in the center. There's the electronic handbrake in the middle here with you as well, and then you get the hold on, road imperfections. So, and that felt good. Okay, so in terms of speaking in terms of the interior, in the center, what I like about it is there's this wireless charging that the car comes with, and that wireless charging has an Alcantara or suede finish to it behind it. So what does that mean? It means that when you put your phone there, as much as wireless charging heats up your phone, when you take your phone, you're gonna feel hot. In this vehicle, that doesn't happen because of the suede touch. So I like the element of what they did in terms of that. The seats of the vehicle look amazing as well. Now, time to speak about those features that the car has, and then I'll speak about the drive of the vehicle. Now, speaking about the features the car comes with, what I do like is that this car actually comes with a lot of features. And in terms of the features, what you get, something that I didn't think the car would have, and for the price of the vehicle, and this is the top of the range, you get adaptive cruise control, you get blind spot monitoring, you get Apple CarPlay, wireless Apple CarPlay, and you know, all this fits and finish around the vehicle. You get blind spot monitoring, you have a 360 view camera, so when you indicate at a stop, it'll show you the vehicle, it'll show you what's on your side, it'll show you what's in front. So I like that about the vehicle, is they've went to fitting a lot of things into the car as standard. So vehicles like these, you can't spec something. So for example, I can't spec blind spot monitoring, I can't spec the 360 view camera. When you buy the vehicle, it comes like that. Unlike manufacturers from Germany, there you spec certain things, and what I like about this vehicle, it comes all as a package. If you don't want all of those stuff, you're gonna buy an entry-level Omoda, and if you want all those stuff and you just go for the top of the range. So I like that about the vehicle. So there's a 1.5 Tech, there's a 1.5 Elegance, there's a 1.5 Elegance S. I'm in the Elegance S, which is the top of the range, and pricing, you're looking at 510,000 Rand, and at that amount of money, you're getting so much for the vehicle. And I speak about the vehicle, speak about in terms of the power it puts out. So here you're looking at a 1.5 liter, the same engine that's found in the Chery Tiggo 4 Pro. Yes, Chery Tiggo 4 Pro. just a bit more power. So power-wise, looking at 115 kilowatts and 230 newton-meters of torque. And for me, honestly, this is enough for the vehicle. They might introduce a more powerful variant later on in the year or even next year, but I personally don't see the need to, because this car will give you what you want. It's more than enough. It gets the job done. As an owner, you won't feel like you need more power. It feels good when driving it. It handles well. Just that one thing I don't like is the steering wheel does feel a tad too light. So you can't adjust that. So I would have loved the steering wheel just to have a bit more weight, because obviously on highway speeds it might be too light for my liking, but as people are different. For you, you might think it's perfect, but for me, I feel it needs a bit more weight. So it's the first thing I noticed when I got into the vehicle. So I may be judging it too harsh based on the fact that I get into different cars every week. So you might find that I've gotten used to a certain caliber of steering wheel that I needed to be a bit heavy. So I might be being too lenient, too harsh on them. And speaking of being harsh, let's speak about the things I don't like and the things I like about this vehicle. And I always start at the bad. The first thing I don't like about this vehicle, it has to be the look of the vehicle at the back. I'm not a fan of the look of the vehicle at the back. There's the first thing I can tell I don't like. The second thing I don't like about this vehicle is the sunroof, in terms of how it pops up or how it. So a normal sunroof, manufacturers that have small sunroofs, they always, when you open the sunroof, it goes inside the vehicle. In this one, it pops out of the vehicle and it looks weird for me. I just don't like that about the vehicle. There's the second thing I don't like about the vehicle, and the third thing I don't like about the vehicle is, and it's very important, is the fuel efficiency. Chinese vehicles they lack in terms of being fuel efficient, and this is the vehicle for that. So for example, I'm telling you now, I've done 244 kilometers and I'm approaching quarter tank. My range of the vehicle is saying 230 something, 236 now, 237. So on one tank, you're looking at late 400s, maybe 5s. So I don't like that about the vehicle. It's not fuel efficient for me. That's the third thing I don't like about the car. So now, in terms of the three things I like about the vehicle, the good things about the vehicle, the first thing I like about the vehicle is how it looks, honestly, in front. I love the look of the vehicle in front. This is the first thing I like about the vehicle. The second thing I like about the vehicle is the fit and finish and being in the interior of this vehicle. The car is a beautiful place to be in. Feels good to be inside here. The seats are very comfortable as well. And the third thing I like about this vehicle is, for the amount of money you're paying, 510,000 Rand, the interior of the vehicle is, like the overall package, just not the interior, the overall package in terms of what you get: adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring. You also get ventilated seats, but you don't get heated seats. That's a weird combination, but you know what, we'll forgive them for that. They'll hopefully sort that out. But for 510,000, you're getting a lot of car for your money, and that's the third thing I like about the vehicle. Moving on to cost of ownership of the vehicle, the car costs 510,000 Rand, 509,900 Rand to be precise. So if you finance that at an interest rate of 12.25 over 5 years with no deposit, you're looking at paying 11,900 Rand. So 11,900 Rand if you finance that. And then for fuel tank on those cars, 1.1. You factor that into all of that, you're essentially looking at paying roughly plus minus 13,000 Rand for you to own an Omoda vehicle every month without insurance. You factor insurance, maybe 14,000 Rand or even less, depending on who you are, your status, and all of that. So that's something I like about the vehicle. It's not expensive. For me, it's not expensive for the amount, for what you're looking for. So for people that don't know what an Omoda is a more luxurious brand of Chery. So to explain it in simple terms, right? Omoda and Chery, it's like Toyota, right? So Chery is Toyota, then Omoda is what? Lexus. Simple, and that's how I can explain it to you. But you know what? I have to come to the conclusion. Three important questions. Do I like the car? Would I buy the car? Would I recommend the car? 1, do I like the car? Yes, I do. 2, would I buy the car? I don't think I would. I'm not in the market for such a vehicle. But if I were to, I would consider it. 3, would I recommend the car? 100%. For someone that's looking to buy this vehicle, I would recommend the person to buy it. Tell them what to look for. Tell them what to look for in the vehicle. Tell them what I don't like about the car. All those things. And then from there onwards is their decision. I wouldn't tell them not to go for the vehicle, because this car is a very good vehicle. People have different tastes and obviously space and all of that. If you want space and all of that, this is not the vehicle, because it won't give you that. But overall, I would recommend the vehicle. I hope you guys did like the content. From Studio South Africa, I'm Nick Nash, and you know what? I'm signing out.